Hello, this is Eka Rivera from the Strings Learning Channel, and today I'm actually very happy to announce that I have a very special song. At least it is special to me. This is the Imperial March from Star Wars, and it's Darth Vaders Entrance theme. So this, I know it's one of Star Wars' most famous themes, and that's why I included it here besides the main theme from Star Wars, as it is already uploaded. And now this has a few difficulties, and I try to make the notation as clear as possible and as clutter free as possible, but also keeping it as authentic as possible. So it wasn't easy to make an arrangement for this course. So I'm going to go over some of the difficulties that we're going to have in this piece. One of them is going to be the rhythm. There are several rhythm patterns here that are not very common, at least not in a beginner perspective. Let me start by showing you on the screen. I am highlighting with the green stripe a 16th note triplet. A 16th note triplet is not very common to see at this level, but nevertheless it is a triplet, and you should count it the same. So it's not just the idea of having only eighth notes as triplets, which are very common. You see eighth note triplets all the time, but you can have triplets made out of any note value. You can have half note triplets, quarter note triplets, 32nd note triplets, and in this case we have 16th note triplets. So that is a pretty fast and pretty brisk rhythm. And I think the fact that this is a very familiar song, will make it easier to understand. It's just that sometimes we hear rhythms and we never really think about how to play them and how to count them until we see them in printed music. So I am going to show you the rhythm I'm talking about. It's right on the first two measures. So it's right after the quarter notes, then eighth note, and then here's the 16th note triplet. I'll do it again. So there is something specific that I'm doing with the bow stroke, however. This is going to help you out as far as speed is concerned. I am not using my entire arm for that. The faster you go, the smaller the motions you should use, because if you use your whole arm, it's going to drag you. You really can't go that fast and be that precise with your arm or forearm only. So what I'm doing is that I am using more finger motion when I strike that third, that triplet group. So I'm going to show you slowly. See, I'm barely even moving my forearm. I'll do it again. Here it goes a little faster. Little faster. Little faster. And this is pretty much at speed. Right? So it's... See? I maybe move my forearm a little bit, but I'm focusing on my fingers and wrist. I'll play the phrase again. See? If you use your arm, it's going to take a while for you to be able to speed it up. So that is one tip that you can use that's going to help you out. So, okay, moving on. There are a few flat notes that, yeah, they're not that unusual, but the fact that you're going this fast might make it hard. So just pay attention to certain measures where you have a B flat. I'm highlighting it with the green stripe. You have a B flat with your second finger on the G string. Then you have an open G string. I'm going to highlight it. So open G string. Then you have an open D string. Very quickly, that is an open D string. And then when you come back, you're going to come back to B natural. I'm highlighting it right now. B natural. So that's your second stripe, if you have these cute little star stickers, it's the red star on the G string. So just be careful that there are instances where you're going to play a B flat, and at the end of the measure you're going to have to go to the B natural. And if you don't do it like that, it's not going to sound the same. So that's another spot. Now, here's the one that might give you more trouble because it goes fast. It does have flats, and the fingerings are odd. So I'm talking about measure 7. On measure 7, at the end, I'm highlighting the notes with the green stripe. You have a B flat, and you're gonna have to slide 2 there from the B natural. So it's B natural, B flat. So quarter note for the B natural, dotted eighth for the B flat. And then you just take it off to play the A open string. But then you're gonna have to arrive pretty quickly at an A flat. There's a note like this in another song. It's the Harry Potter song, so it's the same A flat that we use for that song. And except here it's a lot faster. So you're gonna have to do 4th finger really close to the blue sticker G on the D string, and then the G very fast, and go back to the pinky really fast. So let me play that. So that's this part. I'm gonna play the whole measure. So this is measure 7. Then open A. Okay, that's one of the strange places. Here's another one. I'm gonna highlight it. So now with the D open string, you have a 3rd finger on the G, then a 2nd finger F sharp. I'm gonna highlight that. And now, usually, when you see an F natural, you play it with the 2nd finger and you just slide it. But this is one big exception for the sake of speed. Instead of using a 2nd finger for your F natural, I'm gonna use a 3rd finger. It's really weird, but why am I doing this? So that I can have these 2 fingers ready to play fast, because I'm gonna need them for an E natural, which is gonna be on the yellow star, and a D sharp, which is gonna be in between the yellow star and the nut of the violin. So those are gonna go fast. If I just did it without the bow, it would look like this. E D E. I'm gonna play it. So I'm gonna play from measure 8. Rest, and then 3rd finger. Now really fast. You see how that sequence went? So it's open, 3, 2, 3 again, but on F natural. I'll play it at regular speed. See how that works? There is no time to use conventional fingerings here in such a constricted space. So that's why I wrote the fingerings as I did. So that is probably the strangest part. After that, you don't really see anything that unusual, except that at the end you have another one of those measures where you have to watch out for the B flat becoming a B natural on the next measure, and just making sure you got it natural. I'm gonna play it. This is a 2nd ending after the repeat, so it's B flat, D natural, B natural, and that's how it ends. Okay, so other than that, you just have to really practice this a lot because the rhythms are challenging. Practice it along with the slow track, including at the end of this tutorial. They're there just not only to show you where all the notes go in slow motion, but also that you can practice along with it, because I am playing it with a metronome, and that allows you to locate the beats all the time, and you can place the rhythms precisely. So I hope this is helpful, and then next we have a very slow run through of the Imperial March. I hope you enjoyed it.